Hi, welcome. I am so excited that you made it here on your mat and you took time for yourself today. My name is Danny, and the theme that I have chosen for today's practice is to move with presence and grace. This sequence is very active, so I will be providing a few modifications that you can take at any time that you'd like. And with that, let's get started. We'll start standing at the top of your mat. Feet hip-width distance apart. Hands are relaxed and by your sides. Good. On our first inhale, mountain pose with a back bend. Raise your arms up to the sky, palms pressed together in prayer position, slightly bend your back. Good. Another breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive those arms down to the ground, hands on the floor. Slight bend in the knees, and your neck is relaxed. Good. Inhale, deep breath in, halfway lift. Hands slide over the shins and push into your shins as you elongate your spine out and the crown of your head points to the front of your mat. Good. Another breath in here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high low plank. Hands to the mat, plank position. Shift forward, lower down, elbows hugging your rib cage. Inhale, flip those feet, press into the top of your feet for upward facing dog. Exhale, press into the hands, hinge those hips into downward facing dog. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, come down to your knees. All right. Take a seat, and I'll spend a few minutes demonstrating the chaturanga that we just did, the high to low plank, as well as offering two variations that you may take if you'd like. So starting off with high to low plank, on our inhale, we shift forward, shoulders stacked on top of wrists. We lower so that our elbows are hugging our ribcage, and we inhale, we flip our toes, upward facing dog. We look up to the sky as we press down into the tops of our feet, and we arch our back. And then exhale, flip those toes, press back into those hands, hinge the hips, and chest pressing into the knees for your downward facing dog. Good. And the first variation that I will offer is cobra. So from your high plank, shift forward, lower all the way down to your belly, flip the feet, and on your inhale, hover your palms a few inches off the floor and press your toes into the mat. Good. Take another breath in, and then on your exhale, we will meet back in downward facing dog. The other variation is cat-cow. So from high plank, we come down to our hands and knees, and we flow through our cow and cat position. So inhale, cow, exhale, cat, and we flip our toes, meeting back in downward facing dog. Awesome. So let's give that a whirl, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. This time we'll do breath to movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees bent and neck relaxed. Good. Inhale, mountain pose with a back bend. Bring your arms all the way up in a prayer position. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms pressed into shins, elongating that spine. Exhale to your Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. your variation, and we will meet in downward facing dog. Good. On our next inhale, right leg to the sky, one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. On an inhale, bring that back knee down to the floor, flip the toes. Bring your arms up to the sky in a crescent moon position. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, can you lower deeper into those hips, creating a deeper stretch in that left quad? Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, half splits. Bring the palms down to the floor, shift back, and shimmy your front heel forward a few inches so that your hips are stacked on top of that left hip, onto that left knee. Good. Flex the right foot toward your face, and can you open your heart up toward the sky while you continue bending down and arch your back slightly. Take another breath in here. Exhale, shift back forward for your crescent moon pose. Arms reach up, lengthening through both sides of your body. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Flow through your Chaturanga Dandasana, your variation, and we're meeting in downward facing dog on our exhale. Good. We'll do that on the other side. Take a breath in, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, back knee to the ground, flip those toes, rise to your crescent moon. Exhale, half splits, hands to the floor, shift back, and shift that left heel forward a few inches. Stacking your hips over your right knee, elongating through that spine, through your heart, as you continue to bend down towards your flexed foot. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, shift forward. Bring those arms back up into crescent moon. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, hands to mat. Flow through your chaturanga. High to low plank, your variation. And we meet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. On your next breath in, look up to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shins right up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. On your next inhale, chair pose. Arms swing up to the sky as your knees stay bent. And you are sitting in a pretend chair. Take a little peekaboo at your toes. See if you can still see them. And keep lengthening through your fingertips up toward the sky or the ceiling. Now, as you do this, sink your hips lower into your mat. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg to the sky, one leg down dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. On your next inhale, prepare for warrior one. Shimmy that left foot in toward your other foot a few inches so you can seal the sole of your foot onto the mat. Good. Your foot should be in a 45-degree angle. And as you inhale, keep your right leg bent as you bring both of your arms up to the sky. Continue to breathe here. Square those hips toward the direction in front of you. Lengthen through both fingertips, through both hands, and through all sides of your body. Good. Take another breath in here. Deepen into that front leg. Exhale, hands to the mat. Flow through your chaturanga or your variation. Be mindful of how you are feeling in this moment and give yourself plenty of grace. Good. On your next inhale, left leg to the sky, one-legged downward dog. Exhale, low lunge step through. On your inhale, prepare for warrior one. Seal that right foot down to the floor and bring your arms all the way up to the sky for warrior one. Feel free to step that right foot in a little bit more for a more stable stance. Bend through that front knee. Lengthen through all sides of your body. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Flow through your vinyasa. High to low plank, cobra, whatever you feel. And we meet in our exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We'll take another breath in together. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Good. On our next inhale, preparing for warrior two, spin that back heel down to the floor at a 45-degree angle while you float your arms up to a T. Hips are level. Arms are parallel to the floor. Gaze is toward your right fingertips. Good. Staying strong. Good. Take another breath in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward a couple inches, stacking your left shoulder on top of right. Pressing that right elbow into your inner thigh and twisting your upper body up towards the sky. Take another breath in here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent as you reach up and away toward your left side, elongating through that right side body. Good. Another breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel those arms into Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank or cobra. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg to the sky, one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, spin that back foot to the ground, 45-degree angle as you tee out your arms for warrior two. Good. Relax those shoulders down and away from the ears as you gaze over your left hand. Hips are even and your front knee is bent almost at a 90-degree angle. Good. Take another breath in here, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward, bring your right shoulder on top of left. Engage through your right palm and look toward it. Amazing. Left elbow is pressing into that left inner thigh. Continue to breathe. Another breath in here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Bring that right hand to the right knee, behind the right knee, as you reach your left hand up and over, elongating through that left side of your body. Good. Another breath in. Exhale, cartwheel those arms to your chaturanga. Your variation. And we meet in downward facing dog. Amazing. Now let's flow this breath to movement. Inhale, right leg, downward facing dog, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, arms out to a T. Exhale, extended side angle. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent. Exhale, cartwheel down to your chaturanga, your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We'll do that on the left side. So inhale, left leg to the sky, one-legged downward dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior two on the left. Exhale, extended side angle. Twisting to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheeling those arms for chaturanga, your variation. Be mindful, be present. We're here, and that's amazing. Exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Excellent. On your next inhale, look up to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, mountain with a back bend. Both arms swing up to the sky, slight back bend. And on your exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti Hiti. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an amazing day, led with presence and grace. I will see you next time. Take care.